Hello! This is Yahweasel.
And Mallow, let's play.
End program congratulations! Eventually.
Somebody was
getting ahead of
really
ourselves.
able to pee a long distance upwards.
I mean,
okay.
the splatter on the right end is pretty,
Yeah.
splattery.
Coordinator. Hey, I got
You've got
labels.
two-dimensional arrays.
Yep. These are what I work with all the time in real life. All right, so you're supposed to be reading this.
Dot. Pawn to b6. And check. And mate. Yes, I win again on my 4x4 chessboard. I find the game is most enjoyable when played against the best player I know, myself!
Each number in the inbox is an address of a tile on the floor. Send to the outbox the coordinates of that tile. Column first, row second. For example, an address of 6 has coordinates 2, 1. You may ask your boss for more examples. What if I don't do that? Okay, so for the 0, I'm going to need to send out a 0, 0. For the end, okay, so this 4 here represents the number of rows in a column or vice versa. I don't care to think about that right now. Column first, row second. And then the 0.
I mean, I guess it was a bonus challenge, but you've done both div and mod already.
Yeah, they were both bonus challenges.
Right. Well, yeah, I guess it was a bonus challenge. I didn't mean, I think it was, I mean,
Yeah.
I suppose you didn't have to do that because it was a bonus challenge.
Yeah.
But, like, you've already done div and mod if you did those, and this is div and mod.
Yeah.
So...
Okay. Yes, so I could just copy that code directly. Actually,
Yeah.
copy code.
I mean, it's it's there waiting for you.
Yeah. So I just want to think of what to name this. So, because it's either going to be rows per column or columns per row, so I have to think about this. So, column first, row second. So if row is second, so this is going to be row. Okay, so the number of, I'm just going to say columns per row.
That is correct. Because you're dividing the size of a row, which is the number of columns in the row.
I think
And
it
then
saves my progress.
Go down and get the thing that we already did that did exactly the thing that we need.
So there's that.
Try pasting it into other rooms where it already does exactly the thing. So I don't think, I think we did div and we did mod, but we didn't do div mod, so we don't quite have precisely what we need. I'm not going to read it again.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, why is it... Wait, oh, it didn't actually save that progress. Whatever.
Oh,
Maybe
so
it's because I hadn't actually done anything. I think... Yeah,
maybe you had to play to make it save or something.
Yep. Okay, so I already... this is... Okay, let me move the 0 to here.
Oh, good. Labeling two variables with the same label.
There we go. All right. Everything else should actually work.
I like how, in this context, the row and column labels are meaningless. Because it's not like you're actually addressing the board by row and columns. It's just, by the way.
I think they're just letting you know this is row 0 or column 0 and row 0, rather than 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I suppose.
Let me make sure I don't.
Are you gonna name?
Let me make sure. Is there a way to? Okay, so let me just make sure this isn't gonna. Okay, this is all.
Yeah,
the same.
that's back.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. So was it running
so now
that
I
made
can
it
go
keep
copy.
it?
What's that?
Can you copy two programs into it? Also, I'm not convinced that it's a good idea to copy both programs, but
Yeah.
Because the thing is, they're mostly doing the same thing, so you just need to need one instruction from this.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about that. I can, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. So now that I have the dividing code in here, In fact, the dividing code is the
Yeah. I mean, it's virtually identical
mod code.
It's just that you don't
plus
keep
a little
the,
more.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me. Okay, this was call. I'll just do call per. That's the ugliest P in the world. Row.
Call per row.
Call per row.
See, now I was assuming that culper is one word. I don't know what the word culper means. Per row, like fish row.
Like fish eggs. Yes. Yes.
How many? Okay. When you're fishing and you're you don't fish for fish eggs, do you? I don't know what rowing is.
Well, you do fish for fish eggs. You fish for the fish that have the fish eggs.
Is that how you do you not get laying eggs? Is that?
No.
Do you extract
no. You do no
fish eggs from fish?
Laying eggs are basically, at least for salmon, laying eggs are basically fertilized eggs because the male comes by and fertilizes them immediately. No. You just happen to catch a pregnant fish.
Pregnant isn't really the right word.
Not pregnant, sorry. A female fish that has eggs.
Yes, an eggy fish.
An eggy fish.
Wow, I had no idea. So I assumed that it was laying eggs, and B, I had no concerns about whether they were fertilized or not.
Yes.
Like, who cares?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. With chicken eggs, people are concerned about it because, balut is seen as disgusting.
Yeah.
But
there isn't
I guess
a
for
chicken
fish eggs,
version
people
of
don't
balut,
care.
is there? I guess there is. Why not?
That balut is chicken. Oh, no, it's a duck.
Yeah, it's duck eggs.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, so what was I doing? Okay, so I am currently dividing, which is
We're just having
useless.
a discussion in spite of the fact that you're essentially done with this program. You just need to,
So
move.
let's move the inbox up here for now. Well, let's leave that in there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm taking the number from the inbox. I'm copying it to the remainder.
It's just that second inbox copying that's getting the wrong, because it should always be the same thing.
Yes.
I think literally if you replace that with loading in the 4, you're done. And then outbox the outbox both rather than.
Yeah. Okay, so let me think about this for a second, because you're 2 steps ahead of me as usual. Right, so I have the value in the remainder, which is 7 in this case. And then, so I need to divide this by 4. Okay, I see what you're saying. So I want to...
I mean, you had such nicely named variables.
Damn it.
I
thought
okay, so I want to leave. Bye.
Yeah, exactly.
I see what I need to do. Bye.
Yeah. No. It's that I accidentally deleted 2 steps here instead of 1, and I wanted to undo, but that's not actually undo.
I don't think there is an undo to
No, there's not, to deleting code and stuff.
Yeah, code.
All right, so I need to copy from the 4, and then... Oh, no, I just want to subtract that, right? Wait. Copy from remainder. Subtract.
If you put a bunch of fish eggs into one of those... so they make these devices that they're little plastic sort of fake eggs that you can put you can put egg into it, and that way you don't have to and then boil it, and that way you don't have to peel the eggshell off of a boiled egg. If you put a bunch of fish eggs into that, could you get...
somehow doubt it's gonna work the same way. Just a guess. Just a guess.
But I want boiled fish egg. I mean, I'm sure you can boil fish. Oh my gosh.
What are you on about now?
Are roe cooked at all?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And is caviar distinct from roe by being cooked? Or is it only distinct by being French?
No, I don't think it... Well, it's distinct by being from one of, I think, 2 different animals. I think there's beluga caviar, which doesn't even make sense to me, because I thought a beluga was a whale. But there is beluga caviar.
But I think beluga belongs like that word. Like I think it's a part of the world or something. And so there's like a beluga whale and a beluga fish.
Okay. But so maybe beluga caviar is a specific kind of, because I think it's sturgeon. I think that caviar comes from. There's a specific fish that caviar comes from. As opposed to roe, which usually people think of salmon when they think of roe. But I think there are other kinds of roe. But yeah, I think caviar is just a class of roe, I think, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
See, now, I'm supposed to be just, like, discussing random crap while you write the program, rather than me getting you into the random crap discussion than you not writing the program.
Exactly. So you like viewing me not doing anything on the screen viewers? Okay, so I'm jumping if negative, that's fine. Then I actually want to copy... Okay, so I want the... which one do I want first?
Fish eggs.
Okay, so I'm copying from count. Okay, so
they
count
still gotta have yolk and albumin, right? It's just that they don't have a hard shell because they're in the water, so it doesn't matter as much.
I don't know. I don't think all eggs have a yolk and albumin.
Well, so certainly, like, viviparous animals don't have yolk and albumin because the mother directly,
But I'm saying even like insects, for example, I don't think they would classify as having...
I feel like insect eggs have yolk.
You should look that up while I do this program.
I'm gonna go grab my phone.
You do that.
Listen to the excitement of me walking into the other room and grabbing my phone.
So I want to copy from, but I also want to copy from the remainder, but actually... that's fine because I didn't actually copy to the remainder, so that's fine. So I just want to copy from the remainder and outbox that as well.
As I look up whether you can make boiled insect eggs.
So the only thing that I have here that I don't like is that I'm copying to the inbox value to the remainder and then immediately copying it from the remainder here, but I think I have to do that with this jump. Yeah. So unless I can do this differently. Maybe I can do this differently.
In fish, one of the sections of the Wikipedia page on yolk.
Yeah.
So the sections are a little bit insane because one of the sections is chicken egg yolk and the second one is in fish.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure that all other birds have yolk as well.
Just chickens.
Well, yeah, chicken eggs have yolk. Fish eggs have yolk. All
but other
bony
birds.
fish.
Okay, bony fish. Well, most fish we think of are bony fish. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. I think this code will work. The only thing I'm not sure about is if I'm doing this in the right order, and I don't want to think about that right now.
Even ovoviviparous sharks, which are sharks that, they... Okay, so that was the wrong order.
Yeah.
Even ovoviviparous sharks, which are sharks that sort of give live birth, but the way they do that is that they just have eggs that hatch inside of their body. Even they have yolk. Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Now, mind you, I'm not convinced that yolk is the most critical thing to whether you can make hard-boiled fish eggs.
Yeah.
But there's at least one similarity.
This was very similar to the divide code.
Well, of course it was. It is.
But it was like
it's the same.
3 changes.
15.
Okay.
Fail.
Well, you know I have to get one of these because it's on the right side. So what can I change? So this is, like I was saying here, this is the part that I don't like. I'm copying to the remainder and then immediately copying from the remainder.
Yeah, I see your...
Because I have to jump up here.
Yep.
And I've already bumped up the count, and that means I'm holding the value in the count. Oh, wait a second.
Are you always carrying something useful before outboxing?
That's exactly what I was going to ask. But I think I'm carrying something different, depending on... Okay, well, no, no, because I still have to bump that back up. Okay, because I was going to say I can just take this value and outbox it, but I have to take this value. I have to take this value and bump it up before
Chickens and
outboxing it.
fish have yolk.
Yes, only chickens and fish. The other question is, am I using jumps effectively? But I only have 3
Yeah, I mean,
jumps.
it's not a lot of jumps, yeah. And I don't really see... Yeah, I mean, you gotta jump if negative there, and you have to do the loop, and you have to do the overall loop. I don't really see a way that you could have less.
Well, I
less
need
jumping.
one fewer something.
Indeed.
I feel like it's... So these 2 steps are absolutely necessary. Inbox.
Is there a way that you can... No.
There is a way that I can know.
You can know.
And then I'm copying. Okay. Stupid. Okay. Can I pre-subtract?
Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. I
one step
think
ahead of
I
me as
see
usual.
it. Yep, I think I see it. Oh, it is nasty. Ooh, it's kind of gross, actually.
But I have to reduce the number of lines of code by one.
Yeah. Yeah, and I see that, but it's gross.
Is it? I don't like hearing that. I'm wondering if there's a way I can do subtract first. If that helps at all.
I'm gonna have a brief conversation with the viewers.
Okay. That might... Wait a second.
So I'm not supremely convinced of this, but I think that you can avoid copying to rem and even copying from rem immediately there, sort of at line 5 right now, by counting on the value being there through the jump if negative, and then avoid the copy from rem afterwards, and only copy to and from rem temporarily if you had to bump the count, basically. So you just carry rem through and only put it in rem if you had to bump the count. So it's just a temporary storage rather than the actual canonical value, which is gross because it means that the actual remainder is always in your hand. Dank. Yep,
I feel like I heard the word dank, by the way.
that was dink, as in the
dink.
sound that Mumble makes when you unmute yourself.
Gotcha. I feel like the key is going to be that I have to swap the order of something.
I'm kind of disappointed by Wikipedia's page on Yolk. I'm going to see what its page on albumin looks like.
It's going to be even smaller. Yeah. How do I...
Well, first off, it redirects to egg white, so...
Let me look at what
This, like, the first
code.
sentence suggests that it's, you know, might be general, and then from the second sentence on, it only talks about chicken eggs.
Nice.
Damn it! Wikipedia! There are other kinds of eggs in the world! All I want to know is whether I can hard-boil salmon eggs!
Wait a second. How is this different? Copy from remainder subdivision.
I'm just... Because, like, the main thing you do with hard-boiled eggs is then mix it with mayonnaise, which is eggs. And so you can make the mayonnaise out of also roe. You just mash up the roe and mix it. Is there an appropriate oil for making fish mayonnaise?
Yeah, fish oil.
Of course. and make vile, salty mayonnaise.
Not just salty, like the fishiest mayonnaise you've like. Fish oil is known for being disgusting because it's too fishy.
You're essentially making fish sauce, except somehow even fishier than fish sauce, and it would be like thick.
Yeah.
It is one of the most revolting food items I have ever sort of mentally invented here.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start from the other code.
How much does row cost?
You're a bad person and you should feel bad.
I wouldn't try to make row mayonnaise. That I think is a genuinely terrible idea. But I feel
But you
like,
at least want to see if you can make an omelet out of roe.
No. I'm entirely on hard boiling here because obviously you could sort of cook it, like you would fry it and get something. But like boiling an egg is a very unique. Like there's nothing really. No, I can't think of any other food that behaves anything like that when you boil it. Like there's just no in the entire food world, nothing boils like egg. Oh god, fish mayonnaise. It's so revolting. It's like, it's genuinely offensive.
Okay, so I'm starting from the, in case this wasn't obvious because you're on your little stint, I'm seeing if starting from the mod code helps. But I don't think it will, because I think I'm still going to have to add in the same stuff that I had to add in before. Yeah, this is looking exactly the same at this point, I think.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I think you were... No, never mind. No, never mind. No. Yeah, it's going to end up looking the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly the same, I think. Except that I'm not starting out with the 0 in there, which I'm going to need anyway. So this is junk. Let's go back to here. Okay. So how to shorten this code?
So, can I give you the slightest hint?
Sure.
We were talking about one bit of code that we were unhappy with, and it looked like it was more code than is needed, and it is.
This section.
Well, I can't see your mouse cursor, but sure.
Oh, sorry. The copy to remove and the copy from remove immediately
well,
afterwards.
it's remainder, but yes.
Remainder. Remove. What am I talking about? Yes, remainder.
Remember.
Yeah, and yeah, okay, so what am I doing? Okay, so I am jumping here, so I was thinking if I bump up the count first.
Bump up the jam.
But then if I bump up the count, then I'd be copying the wrong thing to the remainder. So I do need to bump up the count, jam.
It's disgusting. Like it is disgusting, the thing that I am fairly convinced you have to do here. And it saves you exactly one line of code. But that's exactly how much you need to save.
Yep, it is. I'm still trying to think of it.
I just want to clarify that you're still going to have to add the value back in if it's negative, but that's going to replace the copy from rem. So, by the way, I'm only talking to the viewers. Hi. Okay. I don't know if this is entertaining for viewers, just like listening to you not figure it out, but it's very entertaining
probably
for me.
Not entertaining for viewers. But it is entertaining to you, and that's what's
yep.
important.
This whole entire LP channel is really just to entertain me while you fail at video games. I do have a huge amount of effort to get to that point.
I do have two copy two remainders. One here and one here.
Indubitably.
which sort of implies to me that there's a way to combine them.
And you have 2 copy from remainders.
Do I? Oh, one here. Ah, I do. I didn't notice this one. Oh, but no, this one I was thinking is necessary. Maybe it's not.
So I would say if you start by trying to attack 11, you're going to go down a garden path. If you start by trying to attack 5, you might find what you're looking for.
Yeah. So this is the one that I was trying to think of earlier. Like, at the very beginning, this is the one that I thought was the most likely.
This is what I'm saying, is that we were discussing that it's awkward that 4 is copy to Rem, and
exactly.
5 is copy from Rem.
Exactly. But the problem is that if I jump here, I need to copy from there. And I can't change the order of the bump and the copy to here, because if I do that, then I'm copying the wrong value to the remainder.
Yep.
And so I need a way to have the remainder in my hand after this is all said and done.
Indeed. So let's start by making it worse. So let's say that you wanted to have the remainder. So you, like you said, you want to have the remainder in the hand after that bump. So let's just do that. Yeah. Now from there, can we start thinking about other implications?
I mean, obviously I could remove this now.
Yep. Which means additionally,
I could move the sub? Could I move the sub?
no.
No, because I still, yeah, okay. Oh. No, I still have to copy. Oh, but if I move this up here,
Then that in no way helps.
that in no way helps.
There are 2 changes you need to make, 3 steps, because one of them is a swap.
All right. So let me think about this. I keep saying that. So now,
Yes, thinking about this is a good idea.
okay, so now I'm copying to the value, bumping that up, and then copying from the value, and then jumping back up here again, subtracting that again, until it's
It'll be
negative.
an extra long episode, but it is,
Yeah.
getting to the difficult levels here.
Yeah, exactly. So I wonder if it involves changing the orders, or like changing the jumps around, basically.
So, I mean, look at line 4.
Yeah, what about it? I have to do it.
Okay.
Or do I?
At line 11, what's in your hand?
Jump it from negative. The value minus something.
Yes.
So if I add it back, and I was thinking that earlier, then I could just, but I still have to add that back.
Sure.
So that doesn't save anything.
That doesn't save anything there, but does it have any non-local consequences?
Probably. All right, so I'd want to bump it up by call per row.
What? No, what? That's the bump plus is increment.
Sorry, I'd want to add call per row. Okay,
So now, in this context, what is Rem? What is Rem actually doing for you? I'm giving way too many hints. But
Yeah. At this point, like it's probably because it's it's fine at this point.
Yeah.
Obviously. Okay, so at this point, Rem is the value. Okay, it's not doing a whole lot. Well, it's not doing a whole lot, is it? Because, okay, so I have I still need something.
You still need 1 command eliminated. We haven't actually changed the number of commands yet.
What I'm thinking is Rem, the only case that Rem comes in now, really, that's important now, I should say, is inside this
Yep.
block
Just as
here.
a temporary place because
Yeah.
you only have one hand for
Yes,
whatever reason.
exactly. Which means that Rem is just a temporary little storage thing now.
Yep. Which in turn means
Well, obviously I can get rid of this, but I can just get rid
there's
of that.
no but.
Yeah. Wait a second. No, I can just get rid of that because it's the
Yeah, see
only
how this
being
is
used
gross
in
because now rem isn't
Yeah.
the remainder.
Yes, exactly.
It's just temp, and your hand is the remainder. So that's why I was thinking from the beginning, like, oh, this is a gross way to do it, because you're sort of,
No, you're right.
re-adding it's very grotesque, but
Yep.
it saves you one command. So,
Yeah,
there
I
you
think
go.
it adds steps because now I'm doing more stuff in
Every
time.
the
I'm
number
copying
of
to
steps.
and
For,
from
the
temp in here.
runtime is greater, but we were not aiming
That's not
for that
yeah,
one.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's not what I was going for. Yes. Yeah, that is obvious now that I see it. Okay then.
Hooray! Whoop.
I like that it shows the correct color. What?
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 Okay.
Okay. I like that it shows the correct color, like while it's filling up, so you know,
Right,
even if
yeah.
it's red at the bottom, you know it's.
I'm not clear on why that was fewer steps, but I'm not
Me
willing to think
either.
about it. So let's do
Me
Prime Factory
either.
next time.
Next time.
Oh God, is it gonna make you do Erasmus's Civ?
I think so. Yes.
Amazing. Next time. Thanks for
Next
watching.
time.
If you liked the video, leave a like below. Cheers from Yahweasel.
And have a great day.